Working now.
Wow. Now we're going to be accused of not using it.
7:15.
Oh, yeah.
Water and sewer.
I can't wait.
Monday, April 6th. Let's see. And I believe the committee members are all here. Perfect. Petitions by citizens on non-agenda items. Okay. Number 2, the annual CPI, which is the increase we'll talk about, is water and sewer. You should have got the memo. I believe everyone got it for the rate increases. It's pretty straightforward. This is per ordinance is the way we do it. Last year had a 2.59 increase. This year it's 2.62. So what that means, it's approximately 0.39 or 39 cents, 0.39 on 1,000 gallons. If you only use the minimum of 1,000, that would go from $15 to $15.39, which isn't something that most people use. But if we always use a 6,000 gallon user, that would take it from 91.75 to 94.14.
234.
So very, very minimal. It's the way that the ordinance is written, is we just use the CPI to have a standard way of doing that. Then on the sewer, it's the same thing. Our 2.62, that's 49 for the first 2,000 gallons and 22 1,000 gallons after that. 6,000 gallon user, again down there at the bottom, goes from $51.99 to $53.36, an increase of $1.37 per month. That'd be for the 6,000 gallon user, $16.44 per year. And again, last year was 2.59, and this year it is 2.62.
Basically the same increase.
I should probably know this, but how is the ordinance written that we can take the CPI more than, less than, higher, or it just says?
You have to, if you don't take it, you have to do something. If you're going to take the this is actually the Midwest something CPI, you're going to take it, you don't do anything. If you're not going to take it, you actually have to have a meeting and decide that you're not going
Can
to
you find that?
or you're going to do something differently. In order to, because we have the CPI, when we did the loan on the $35 million for the plant thing, we got a $1.4 million
Forgiveness.
giveaway.
Yeah.
Forgiveness. Only because since you have this in your ordinance, it shows them that you actually will keep up with the cost in order to repay your loan. So, right up front, we got almost $1.5 million simply because we have this ordinance in place.
Just because we think
The
it's
ordinance has been in place for a long time.
I mean, what if we don't? Do they come get the money and take it back?
They repossess the
Right, or repossess the water pipe in the ground?
No,
I doubt it.
The elevated tank, you're going to come get it from the
Right.
truck.
I would say
hell of a truck.
It says shall be adjusted.
Just says shall be. So we'd have to amend the ordinance to go against that.
yeah.
This would be as opposed to taking a 32% increase for Illinois American.
Right. Yeah. We go back to that.
Absolutely. No issues with this for me personally. The only thing, and I mentioned this one other time, was just need to be cognizant or aware of, when we were having the plant done, we looked at the cost to build and the cost over the years to make sure we stay together as far as we don't end up 5 years down the road. We take these CPIs, whatever reason our cost to produce goes way higher or way lower. We end up with this huge divergence in what it's costing us to make the water and what we're charging. We need to make sure that stays fairly narrow, or whatever that band is, stays consistent in my opinion. But 2.5, like you said, compared to 32 is a great number, so I don't have any concern with that.
Actually, we'd be taking the 2.5 plus the 32.
Yeah. So.
Well, in the same vein, I don't know if I've ever seen the economics on what it costs us to produce, 1 million gallons a day.
Yeah.
So that's something I'd like to see.
Yeah. Agree.
What's the fair timetable on that, JR?
I mean, we're still adding information as we are under, been operating for a year with the softening process.
But I mean, July, September. I mean, what?
I mean, I would say probably by June I can get you a good number.
I said, I'm not worried about it. Theoretically, our cost to make should generally be close to what CPI is anyway. That's how the number works. It's just, I don't want to get in a situation where 5 years we ignore it and that's like, oh, shoot, now we need to do our own 50%.
Right, right.
Our water's getting too expensive. That's all.
And we need to look at, these old cast iron mains that are 60, 70 plus 100 years old, not that old, but as part of replacing those as we go to.
Right. The cost of the water maintains the water systems. We get that. And we got to keep maintaining the actual system we own now too, the plants and things.
We have a lot of cast iron mains that should be in the process of being replaced over a number of years, meaning you're also going to replace the street over it.
But we still need to know what the price is.
Right.
The cost of the water.
Yeah.
That's
Still need to know
square
the
one.
economics. Yep. Make sure we're not making money hand over fist or losing money.
And that's what we've been doing, that monitoring it, because obviously it's costing you more than what we're getting charged by Illinois American Water.
Sure. And I know it's a tough thing because once you put that out there, I mean, I do get that, but at some point, that is a number we'll have to know for sure. And I like I said, with 12, 15, 18 months, whatever that is, we'll at some point. So more on the annual rate increase with CPI per ordinance. Do we have any more comments or anything, or we should favor?
Should it pass, when will it go into effect?
The water's for March and the sewer is in May. So the water will take effect on the bill for this month. Will go out.
And sewer will be May then? Okay.
Yeah, May 1st.
Okay.
So I think all we need is a motion to recommend.
I'll make it.
Second?
Second. No, either one, doesn't matter. I'll be happy.
Yeah, whoever Michelle wants to put down.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we've got a favorable recommendation for council. And then, number 3, comments. Number 4, motion to adjourn.
I'll make it.
Mr. Vogt
Second.
and Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
2 minutes, 41 seconds.